10%.
Oh,
Anywhere from
you didn't
10% going down today.
you didn't let them know? Jesus Christ, really? I mean, even V Chain, come on, brother. Like,
Yeah, but you know what has been doing well though? The gaming coins, right? Like
yes,
Decentraland is up 20% right now. I saw it up about 35% on the day,
facts. Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So and I mean a day like today where the crypto's down, stock market down, everything's down. So yeah,
yeah. It
yeah,
happens. It
yeah,
happens. But I tell you what, the one good news I heard today was, hold on, I think I had this on my podcast. Hold on.
right.
Where is it? So Sheba putting in their work. There's a nigga named Travis Johnson
Okay.
who came up with a game. You can actually download the game. It's called Bricks Buster. So this dude has actually figured out a way in which to basically he had an app that he had developed, but now he has it to where the app actually uses Google ad revenue to burn sheep on it.
Oh wow.
And yeah, today within the past 7 days, there was 237 million sheep that was burnt on it, which adds up to 0.0000039% of the circulating supply. Nothing big,
Right, right.
$12,000 at the end of the day. But I think the main thing that most people are taking away from it is like, yo, I mean, this shit dropped on November 7th. So his thing is that he's seen an increase of people that have been on his shit. Brickbusters increased by 800%.
Right.
And right now that's averaging out to about $10 a day. But he's like, yo, imagine if the whole army just jump on that shit, download the app on their phone, and actually, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, it's
Sound
crazy.
good.
But because you got the playlist burner, you heard about that, right?
No,
That's
no.
the one. It's almost like a Spotify, so you can go on there, you can listen to music, and as you're listening to music,
You're
you're
spending
burning.
sheep.
Yes, you're burning sheep. So you got that. They got a ship burn party that's supposed to be the first one's supposed to be this month, and they're hoping to either at least do it once a month or a couple times a month, which adds up to about they said they basically think that with the ship burn party, it's usually about an average of about 1 billion sheep that gets burned within each party that they do. I guess it's kind of like, I don't want to call it like the metaverse shit, whatever, but
Right,
getting there.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So they
It-
got that
it's a formulation of it. It sounds like right. So that what they're going to charge you a certain amount of sheep to get into this
to
burn
get
party.
into it, and then that shit gets burnt off, right? And then you got the
Right.
Shiboshi, they got the Oshiverse NFT,
Okay.
shit. So bottom line is that there's a lot of burn strategies that's going on, and this isn't just significant to just Shiba.
Right.
Obviously, for those of us that are holding significant amounts of that, but I think for a lot of people that sit there and they wonder, like, yo, well, if there's X amount of trillion, like how when am I ever going to really see a return on this shit? But it's like, yeah, between everything going on with the metaverse and everything else, like you would
Oh,
be shocked, just like
yeah.
most of us were shocked with the Dogecoin shit, where people was like, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be at least 5 years before
Right.
we're not we're not gonna see a penny at least until 2025, 2026." Is like, yeah, bitch, we're at 28 cents. Thanks a lot for making me fuck off that money.
Right. And I mean, holding strong at 28 cents. Right.
Yeah,
Look,
heavy,
look,
heavy. Like
high at
it ain't
70.
even like it ain't even play. Like it's
No,
serious.
I
Yeah.
think once it hit 73, the lowest it probably saw was about 15 cents is on the flash crash, and it's
Facts.
been
And then it
bouncing
shot right
between
the fuck back up.
19, yeah,
Yeah.
19 and 28 cents
Mhm.
for the last 5, 6 months,
Yeah.
right? So yeah,
And
I don't think you can really call, and that's the great thing about crypto right now. I think
yeah.
because it's so new, is that you really can't call what's going to pop, when it's going to pop, why it will pop. It's just about, again, Scrooge McDuck, accumulating coins, getting as many as you can,
Yeah.
and whenever something pops, you know you're in the game somewhere.
Yeah.
You know?
And just like you and I have discussed on many occasions, it's like, hey, what do we narrow it down to? Like the top 200? Like, yo, just jump on the 200, 100 list,
Yeah.
whatever, 20 list, the 10 list, whatever your
Yeah.
pockets
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
can work with that. You know what I mean? You're not doing any damage to any real bills or anything like that. Yeah, like that's where you can rock in at. I mean, yeah, I mean, there's ones in which you can definitely flip to make sure that you're getting a daily revenue off of it, and then there's other people that just want to park it.
Right.
There's a lot that you could park within that top 200. I mean, you and I both know that.
And not for nothing, right? I saw a report that came out today saying that only 16% of the American population is invested in crypto. That's 1 in every 6 people, right? Now you got to figure those 1 in every 6 people, they're not invested heavily. They got $100 in there. They got $200, $500 in there, right? Less than 1,000.
Yeah.
What happens when you get that number of 16 up to 32%?
Yeah.
With the same, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody's
facts.
crypto right now can easily at least double what they're doing.
Yeah. Well, we
You
definitely.
get
I
it?
mean,
And that's just from America. I'm talking about
Yeah.
the world.
Well, I mean, I don't know about you, but I mean, I think everything that's on like the top 100 list is at least gonna have 5x, right? I mean, personally,
I mean, well, yeah, yeah. Actually,
from what we've seen, I mean,
even if you think about Bitcoin going from its all-time high of 69,000 to its potential high of $1 million, yeah, everything has potential to at least 5x.
So what you think about Bitcoin? You think Bitcoin? I mean, the way Bitcoin is running right now. I mean, where we at on Bitcoin? Let me see. So we at 63,657. What did we touch? What was the
69?
Was it? I thought it was 68. 69 we got up to?
I think we had 69.
So it's November 13th.
Something like that.
It's November 13th, and we've seen almost $70,000 on.
Right. Now, mind you, after seeing 28,000 3 months ago.
Correct. Which is why I like, even when I do within my own show, I let people know it's like, look, at the end of the day, man, like, stop listening to people. Just do you got some bullshit ass throwaway money that you don't care about?
Right.
Not even to say that you don't care about that. You still spend money on, but you ain't got no reason to. Like,
money you don't care if you
absolutely
lose, right?
Like you got a whole sneaker collection that's worth about $10,000, but there ain't nobody in your inner circle that really gives a flying fuck about that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Not even that deep, right? Like, let's just say you can afford to, instead of putting that, like we always talk about, that $50 into scratch offs, throw that 50 a week into crypto.
Facts. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people that just parked it. I mean, nobody's saying that crypto is set it and forget it. It ain't that. Right. But it kind of is at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, you could literally be like, you know what? I got about $50 every week that I throw towards some garbage. So you know what? I'm gonna take $10 and put it here, $10 and put it there. I mean, even looking at Shiba Inu, if last year you had a dude that had an $8,000 wallet that ended up being what, 5.7 billion
trillion.
So my thing is, so if you had threw $10 at that,
because this dude now,
like, just $10, that's a throwaway, right? Like,
this dude or female, right? Because we ain't trying to be biased, is technically the richest person in the world.
Facts. And
$8,000 investment in 1 year.
Yeah. And I mean, everybody's trying to throw shade on it, like, oh my God, yeah, this dude can potentially. I mean, all the dude did was he took that wallet and he split it up into 8 wallets. I mean, the wallet ain't going nowhere.
The money's still there.
The money's still there. It's still in Sheeb. It's just that he was like, you know what? I'm gonna split this shit up.
You too, though. For everybody out there saying it's a Ponzi scheme, it's a pyramid scheme, it's a this scheme, it's a whatever. It's like a susu, whatever. Nah. No, it's not that, right? Because
this is well past that.
Especially when the stage we're in right now with such early adoption, you'd be a fool unless you're. I mean, hell, 5.7 trillion or whatever is always going to be great money, right? Billion, trillion, whatever it is, always going to be great money. But I mean, if you made that in a year, what can you make in 5? What can you make in 10? Would be my thinking, right? So at that point, why would I tank this coin or tank this whole thing and just or really make everybody else go through it just so I can come off for a quick buck? For me, that's not it. And I think for the majority of people in the crypto space, that's the way that we think, right? It's not about it's about the long-term gain of it all, right? Because we already see how inflation's killing us, right? We're at the highest point of inflation in the last 30 years. I think if you haven't gotten the raise of about 6 to 8% in the last year, you're losing money right now. You know what I mean? Gas prices, food prices. I mean, everything is going up. Insurance, healthcare, everything is going up crazy, right?
Well,
with no explanation for it. And real talk, I was on a conference call today with my job for healthcare, And
Yeah.
oh, you go this flex spending and take this pre-tax thing out and whatever, but use it by the end of the year or else you're gonna lose it. And I did that one time. I ended up losing $200. So that's why I'm never doing the whole flex spending thing again and taking the pre-tax money out because they limit you to what you can buy. And if you don't use it, they end up taking it. So what's the point? I might as well let the government take it then, right?
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. I would agree with that.
And
At the end of the day, for the most thing is that, I mean, look, a year in, and you and I, well, not even a year. We got to say a
9
little bit
months.
more than a year.
No, I mean, for me, crypto, 9 months. Like I got in February and it's November, right? So a little bit less.
I mean, nah, you got a year. I mean, you got notice around November.
Well, you told me about it, yeah. But I mean, for me actually getting
before you actually, fact.
getting
Okay,
into it,
all
right? Like, because I had no access to it before February 4th,
yeah,
2020.
yeah, correct. Which is crazy because you and I basically had the same experience, and within 2021,
I mean,
we really lost our fucking mind because at the end of the day, we didn't know how to handle
correct,
nothing that was coming. It was like, okay, I
correct.
don't know, is 150, is $200,000 a lot of money? I don't know. Yes, compared to what I put in
Correct.
and what it is now, yeah, that
Right.
is. But then it's like, but what's the potential? You
Then
know what
again,
I'm saying?
it was managing our expectations because, like you said earlier, we weren't even expecting Dogecoin to hit a penny up until the end of this year.
Because that's what everybody was saying, right?
Right.
Yeah, and
So
fuck
getting
everybody
in,
that was saying that.
so when you were telling me about it last year, this time when it was 0.002 and it started making this move up 0.007 and all that, I'm looking at it and I'm like, wow, this is moving. This is gonna move a lot quicker to a penny than I think.
Correct. Like even
right?
compared to the stock. Like
Right,
that's
yeah.
what most people don't get. It's like
And this is the thing that I love about Dogecoin, though. It's like the introduction, and I think Dogecoin. I mean, not only because it worked out well for us, but I think Dogecoin should really be the introduction to everybody when it comes to the crypto space.
yeah.
Because it runs you through that roller coaster.
So you can get.
I mean, just like
it
every
used
other
to run you through that. I mean, the shit's been fucking just
no.
stagnant for a minute. But
Once you,
but I hear where you're coming from. Yeah.
right. Like, it runs you through the roller coaster, but it's still affordable because it's still at that price point to where I could throw $100 in there. I'll get a decent amount of coins, right?
Yeah.
I'm not too concerned about it, and we'll see what happens. You know what I mean? Like at this point, the Shiba Inu is even better, right? Because and Shiba Inu is built off of the Ethereum platform, whereas Dogecoin,
I mean,
built off of Litecoin.
literally when we were just jumping on Doge, right? Like just introduction. I'm like, yo, Cuzzo, and you're like, yo, I don't know about that shit. That shit sounds weird.
Only knew about Bitcoin at that point, and I was only
you know what I'm
investing in Bitcoin through Cash App.
Facts. And in that same time period, Shiba was in it, and you could have been like, the fuck is a Shiba Inu? But yo, you know what? Let me throw $100 that way, right? October, November of 2020.
I mean,
if you got a nigga that threw $8,000 and that's what he's sitting on, so your $100 is not to be. Let's just say for argument's sake, just on some more regular bullshit. You threw $100 there, that's $1 million a year later.
Right, but with the meme coins, it's a little bit difficult to get, right? So let's say you even wanted to go safe and you wanted to go Bitcoin or Ethereum November of last year.
Yeah.
Getting Ethereum at $400 last year.
Shit. I mean, you can go down the line. I mean, you can go to XRP, you can go to AMP, you can go to VeChain, Monero.
Ethereum Classic, anything. Yeah, absolutely right.
They're there. I mean, I think, you know what I mean? For me personally, where is it at? Recently added, you got
hold on. The most important thing that I heard about crypto, right? And that made sense too, was aside from like the stock market, where some people say you got to time the stock market, with crypto at this point, it's not about timing the market, it's just about time in the market.
time in the
No
market
matter what you put your money in.
conversation in the market.
Oh yeah, for sure. To see, I mean, if you're trying to find the new up and comers, right?
Yeah,
And you're trying to find that
if
new one, that's
motherfuckers
gonna-
talking about it, then yeah,
for
I
sure,
mean, you
for
really got
sure.
some real numbers that are dropping, and I mean, you
But
got motherfuckers that's actually, you know
but
what I
for your
mean.
conservative, you're even
Mm,
your most conservative investor, right? That
mm,
just wants to go Bitcoin. I mean, in the last 5 years, there's no complaints coming from the Bitcoin maxi community,
mm.
right? Like, I mean, and that's going conservative at this point because you got to figure. I mean, yeah, Bitcoin could make moves, but they got so many other altcoins that's gonna make even majorer moves. Which
Yeah,
is not a
yeah.
word. Fuck it.
Major move. So yeah, no, no, no. You're absolutely right. I mean, look, the thing about it is that, like, I try to tell people every day, it's like, look, everybody. I mean, I've watched everything. I've watched the ones with the technicals. I've watched, you know what I mean, the people that are sitting there, you know, going on what is it? Etherscan.io.
Right.
You know, you got the people that are keeping up with it, coin market cap, what have you. So you know what's going on. You see what the whales are moving. You see which ones, you know what I mean, which are the new coins that are coming through, which
Right.
I mean, at the end of the day, that's really where the gamble is, because you could really throw like $5 into something and your $5 is gone. Or you throw $5 into something and then it's like, holy shit, it's five
Oh
hundred
yeah.
thousand dollars.
Like
Like
that
that
guy
shit
that
popped
took
off.
that chance
Yeah.
on that Shiba Inu last year for $8,000. He could have
Yeah.
easily lost that entire 8. Right? If SHIB didn't pop, if it didn't catch on, if it didn't like find some sort of utility wherever the utility may be,
Facts.
right?
Yeah.
Even if for the SHIB burn parties, like whatever it is. If it didn't find the utility, hey, he
Yeah.
could have lost all that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
No.
it's
No.
definitely still a chance, which is why this is not financial advice. But I
It's
mean,
not.
if you want to take it, man, like how what's his name said, Mark Cuban, you want to
Yeah.
win a lotto ticket, invest in crypto, invest in
Yeah.
Dogecoin,
Like,
invest
you
in,
gotta have one,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
That's like the
absolutely,
Lotto slogan, right? Like, at
yeah,
the end of the day, if you ain't, there could be a $500 million pull on Friday, but if you ain't go to the corner store and put $1 in on it, then whatever's going on Friday don't mean shit to you.
it don't matter.
The
You know what
difference
I mean?
with
You got no skin in
fucking
the game is
crypto
this.
is that you went down to the corner store, you dropped $5 on some scratch offs or your lotto ticket or whatever. The reading came out on Friday and you heard it and you're like, oh my God, well, that's not my numbers.
Right.
Well, the difference with cryptocurrency is like, it's not my numbers
Today.
today. As of
Right.
November 13th, it's not. But you know what? I'm gonna put this bitch over here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna keep checking it. Matter of fact,
I keep checking.
how often you gonna check it? Every day? I don't know. I'll probably check it like once or twice a month. All right.
Right. Right.
So you put $100 into some shit called Shiba, right? You just threw it in there. 2025, 2026 roll around. You've been telling everybody how you fucking blasted $100 on a garbage ass token. And all of a sudden you woke up that morning and you looked at your Trust wallet or your Weibo wallet. and
Coinbase.
all of a sudden your $100 is $100,000.
Yeah. And it
Now
happens
all of a
like
sudden you heavy.
it's
You're like,
legit
well, what do
overnight.
I do? Do I keep it? Do I pull it? I don't nigga, like you
Yeah. Yeah. And it legit happens that quick. It happens overnight. You know what I mean? Like
absolutely.
you
And
never know
people
when
don't
it's
get that.
and this
People
is the
don't.
great thing because it's
Yeah.
so new. It's
Yeah.
like we are legit on the introductory level of it, right?
Yes.
Still, and honestly, I feel we probably got another 6 months. I don't think we got much time
Hmm.
before people get in before the
Yeah.
institutions really start coming in and taking over because crypto, like, so what the new mayor of New York is doing, right?
Mm.
Eric Raymond, believe his name is.
Yeah, the mayor said he wants to get paid in Bitcoin.
First 3 paychecks getting paid in Bitcoin. He also wants to make New York City the Bitcoin hub of the world. So he's going in direct competition of Miami at this
Sorry,
point.
buddy. Florida already did that. Sorry,
I mean, they
it's
tried.
Florida
They're
again.
trying. They're trying.
We started it.
What's that?
Started it.
What's that Miami coin worth? I guarantee you, at the end of 2 years, that New York City coin is going to be worth more.
Nigga, we got Cubans down here. You know them Cubans don't play.
We ain't got everybody else up here, bro. We get. And I can't say that. We live. Never mind. We'll talk about that later.
I hear you.
Hey, just think Bensonhurst though. They ain't never gonna let nothing fail. They invest.
They ain't never gonna let nothing fail out here. Be like,
Come on now.
New York said why?
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Hey, I mean them dirty shirts you got out there in Miami. I ain't never seen them. with the hanging curls. I ain't seen them. We got them all up here, brother.
We got them all. We got the real shit.
Yeah, and I might as well say it now before we get canceled, right? We ain't got no viewers yet. We got shit. Hey, the Jews ain't gonna let this shit tank. Not
they
New York.
Sure ain't. They
no,
sure aren't.
Matter of fact,
their money is heavy in it, and you know that too.
Oh no, not yet, because they don't understand it yet. I don't believe, right? But once you see,
you really think they don't understand it?
How much Bitcoin left?
Me and you as billionaires watching movements going on. You mean to tell me we ain't gonna sit there and be like, yo, Los, I'm gonna put 500 million, you put 500 million. Let's just drop shit on. What's up today? Matic? Yeah, man. Let's throw that in Matic.
Yo, P, that's still 2.2 what's that, million? Yeah, there's still 2.2 million Bitcoin in circulation. They ain't up on it yet. They are not. They are not. And from the reports I saw coming out of Israel a couple months ago, they're looking more towards working with Ethereum at this point, right? So that again shows me they don't understand it. Because once they do that, Bitcoin's gone. I'm telling you, that's going to be just like gold. That's going to be just like everything else, platinum. Everything else is worth something.
So really, so you talking about like the circulating supply of Bitcoin?
Is
less than 3 million right now?
Oh, for sure, bro.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Reports are coming out saying that Bitcoin get hit $250,000 by the top of next year. That's 2 months. By January 2022, they're saying a Bitcoin could be $250,000, right? So we're looking at $1 million Bitcoin in like 3 years, right? Again, institutional investors, they're looking at the bottom line now. So they're still going to try to drive it down. Goldman Sachs, all that. They're still trying to drive the price of Bitcoin down so they could buy it low. They want that $35,000 Bitcoin. They ain't fucking with the $60-something thousand one, right? But
so
once
my thing is
people that understand and have the actual money under their mattress saying, oh, so what this money, this actual gold that you told me was worth something that's really not even backing this money, this precious metal, none of this is going to be worth, it's all going digital. All right, cool. Let me just turn it digital.
So what would you say to somebody that's trying to acquire Bitcoin right now? How would you tell them to go about it?
Oh, wow. For me, myself, I would say, well, I wouldn't say follow my lead, but what I'm doing is I'm investing in altcoins. I'm investing in all altcoins right now. I have nothing, and I had a whole Bitcoin right earlier this year. I'm holding on to nothing Bitcoin related right now. I'm in Ethereum a little bit. Solana heavy, Cardano super heavy, VeChain heavy, Sheeb heavy, Dogecoin of course heavy, Polygon, Polkadot, Algorand. Like I'm on everything else super heavy because I'm expecting a couple, if not all of those, to 50x.
Okay. So what you're saying to
right top of this bull run, when I anticipate that if it's going to mimic what it did earlier this year, we're looking at April, May, where the top of the bull run is gonna peak, right?
Correct. Which is what happened last year. So
mid to end of April, where I see that peak is happening, I'm gonna start taking profits here and there, turning everything into either stock or Bitcoin, right? Well, see, that's the thing too, because Bitcoin gonna go down as well. So this is where
Well,
my
we know that's how it works. You and I understand that, but a lot of people that are coming in right now might not understand that.
right. So this is my thinking. Okay, cool.
They might come in at 68 and then like tomorrow morning wake up and it's like 45 and they're like, oh my God, I
Oh,
gotta
shit,
sell off.
gotta
Like
sell.
everything is going to
Before I
shit. It's
lose
like
everything else.
actually it's
Right,
not. Like
right,
if you at 68,
right.
you woke up this morning, it's at 45, give it another couple weeks, it'll probably be at 80.
I
Just
mean,
saying.
if you see it at 45,
Just
what you
saying.
should do
Yeah.
is just try to scrape up another 2,000 at least and throw it back in there too.
And grab another one. Like, can you believe it dropped 15 grand? Yes. So, are you gonna grab another one? Why would I grab another one of a failing? Oh, you think that means it's failing? You don't understand how crypto works.
No.
So I understand what you're saying because for me, that's the main thing that I try to let people know. Like, look, any other main cryptocurrency people out there, anybody that's holding heavy Bitcoin, heavy Ethereum, they're gonna tell you like fuck all of the smaller altcoins, meme coins, or what have you. Just even if you're buying a fraction, you're buying 1/100th of a Bitcoin. That's gonna work out better for you. No, I completely disagree.
Right.
At the end of the day,
You need a whole Bitcoin to do anything. At least one.
facts. And the only way that you're gonna get there, if you only got a couple $100, is you need to pick a decent altcoin that you know is gonna pop.
Yeah, which would be, in my opinion, Cardano, Solana, Polymatic, Polygon, Matic, or Polkadot. Right. I would
all which are in the top 100.
Which in the top 15. Top 15. I would even at this point put money into Ethereum because I think Ethereum still has a higher upside in the short term than what Bitcoin would have, and the return on my investment will probably be more. Right. And then from there, I mean, look, end game for me is to own whole Bitcoins, whether it's 4, 5, whatever, because the way the Coinbase is even going, they're giving you loans just like a 401k. So whatever you hold in your Bitcoin holdings on Coinbase, you can take up to a 49.5% loan off of that without all the paperwork that you got to go through with your your 401k institution. Money goes right to your account.
How's your credit? Do you have any assets, Steve?
Right. What's this money for?
I got Bitcoin. I got a Bitcoin.
No, this is the part that kills me though. Hey, money is because I want to buy a house. Well, show me you're in contract. Well, I really can't get into contract until I show them I have the funds to be in contract. So you see how this is screwing me up here, right? You alleviate all of that with Bitcoin, with Coinbase, right?
Facts.
Main goal is okay, cool. Run up happens, boom. I either put everything into the stable coin, the Tether, USDC, hell, even Amazon stock, because I do not see that coming down at all. Right? That may be the point to where crypto goes up. You know what? Let's just move everything over. Now we're going into Amazon, Apple, Facebook, or Metaverse. Those guys, and Microsoft. Right? Ride that way.
Metaverse is gonna be the big dog.
Ooh, man, listen.
But it's scary. It's scary and exciting at the same time because it's exciting because you in the running. You know what I'm saying? Like we know we're in the running,
right?
Because we're in the mix in that.
Right.
A lot of other people that are not in the running might be like, "Yo, what the fuck does that shit mean to me?" Well, you're about to find out.
Yeah, there's so many people who don't understand, right? And I mean, just having conversations with random people, not random people, but like friends and family and things like that. And I'm like, the metaverse is going to take over. Like,
yes,
the one thing that I consciously do not want is my son. I don't want Cam dealing with no Oculus shades and none of that stuff until he's 18 years old, right? I can see how a young mind can get caught up in, I don't know what's real and fake here. I don't know what I mean, and like you talk about addiction, yeah, kids are gonna get addicted to that. I think that's gonna be the bad part that nobody's
there, right? At the end of the day, we're already there.
I mean, but but this is this is PlayStation and Xbox addiction on crack.
Yeah.
Like, you figure you're not just imagine playing Call of Duty, but you're not looking at it on a screen. You're actually in the whole board.
Yeah.
You're not seeing your player and seeing your arms.
And,
You're
and
seeing.
there go your app.
Man, listen. Come on.
User 19587083321.
That's it. That's it, right? And this is the thing that kills me too, right? Because you got so many people talking about controlling. They're trying to control us. Bro, they're about to keep us all home. Be no need to control us. And whenever we need to leave, guess what? Our cars are gonna be talking to each other like Teslas do, right? So we ain't even gonna be driving where we going. And how they gonna sell it is there's gonna be no more accidents. Cars talk to each other better than humans ever can. Cars and computers communicate with each other better than humans ever can. So guess what's gonna happen?
You don't gotta worry about mass shootings.
Yo, you want to hang with your friends? Throw your Oculus shades on. Go to whatever club you want to. You know, right now you can actually buy you can actually buy real estate in the digital world. Real estate. Like you can buy Central Park.
As a fucking NFT.
As an NFT with cryptocurrency. And this real estate now belongs to you.
To you.
Like it's so it's I was talking to Kels earlier, and she's like, I get what you're saying, but I don't really understand it. And I'm like, just let your mind go as wild as you can take it.
And that's what it is.
That's what this world is gonna be.
Right.
You want to hang out with your friends and everybody hang out at a club? Cool. 3 y'all may be there. The other 10 is gonna be at home. Everybody throw their Oculus shades on. When they get to the spot, though, we all there together.
Well, there.
Right? And if you think about it,
Ham got family throughout the United States. Everybody can attend his birthday party. Everybody.
Yeah.
Like literally they could even bring gifts and everything.
Bro. And this is the thing I was thinking about, right? Because I was like, you know, with the whole my idea of having this bar thing set up, and I'm like, I may have to have cameras there so you get real time, whatever. Nah, I was looking at a thing with the metaverse with Zuckerberg did. You create the map. So the map is always there. The bar is always there. Correct. Whether I'm open, closed, whatever, brick and mortar, whatever it's open and closed, whatever. Metaverse can always attend. I'm always open. Right? Music is always playing. Something's always happening. It don't have to be to where, okay, well, yeah, we got 5 friends here and the other 5 are coming into the metaverse. Everybody just be metaverse with it.
Yeah.
Right? Now, that's the thing that gets me too, because there's got to be a way to where if I own brick and mortar, I have to find a way to own metaverse as well, no?
That would be the way to do it.
Because if you can, because that has to be the way to do it. You can recreate your own home in the metaverse. You can even put on additions if you want to add a pool to your backyard, right? A bigger pool for you. A pool for me though, right? Like for the metaverse, I can take my home, I can scan it, I can do whatever, and I can just add on additions to it, which is crazy. It's insane.
Is it though?
I mean, insane to me in a good way, right? When you have Nike putting patents on their NFT products so that if you want to wear,
that was crazy. When I seen that, I was like, oh, Nike on it.
You want to have a pair of J's on? Yeah, pay us, because you got to still pay Nike to wear them J's. Them 12s cost. Even the picture of it and the digital form of it still costs. Like this should already be
putting them images out there like that.
That's what I'm saying, man. When you look at people that's already protecting their product from this digital forecast that's coming, it should already tell everybody where we headed to.
Yeah.
Right? Like that should be the end all be all. Like, whoa, wait a minute. Like Nike is saying, nah, we don't want to get jacked by the metaverse.
By metaverse, because they see what's coming. They understand what's coming.
Oh yeah,
they really do,
bro. You can't bet against Zuckerberg. You can't bet against Elon Musk. You can't bet against Kathy Woods, right? You can't bet against the Amazon dude,
Jeff Bezos.
Bezos, right? Like you can't bet against those dudes, man.
Mm-hmm.
They're running the world. Like nerds have won. Nerds have won. For everybody who ever laughed at the nerd, laughed at the smart guy, laughed at the why you talk so funny? Yeah, they won. They're winning.
I mean, dude, the richest nigga on the planet has got Asperger's.
I never even had an Asperger. I had cheeseburgers. I had a couple of bacon burgers. You know what I'm saying? Them Aspergers, I ain't never even heard of them.
Nigga,
Before.
I ain't gonna lie. Yo. No homo, but I had an Asperger in county once. I ain't want it though.
I ain't want it.
I ain't want it, but you know.
Nah, well done. But think about that. Something that they say is a hindrance and a negative in your learning is the smartest dude in the world.
Like that shit is crazy. He just got he's actually on 2 of the top richest lists today.
Matter of fact, I won't even say arguably the smartest dude in the world because I've never seen anybody else make a rocket land the same way it comes down, the same way it goes up, right? Like you throw a rocket up in the air, it's a crash landing in the water somewhere with a parachute.
Every day. It's like, yo, somebody we can get it back niggas out. Yeah.
This dude.
Like, yeah, how did you? Never mind.
Like you really make video game real life, just self-driving cars, right? Cars that you go in there, and I mean, I love buttons and things like that. But you sit inside of a Tesla, it's a steering wheel and a big ass screen.
And a big ass screen. Mm-hmm.
But that screen controls everything, and that's all you need.
As long as you got fingertips, you could drive.
Man. Mm-mm. I mean,
he actually just got put on the second #1 billionaire list today as of November 12th, 2021. Not only is he the richest nigga in the world, but he's also the richest nigga that what was the group that said basically they do a separate list in which they calculate who is the richest motherfuckers that are the greenest. Like basically,
okay,
you feel me?
Friendly. Also,
eco. So he is the #1 billionaire on the eco. So not only is this nigga rich, so it's like, you know what I mean? Everybody got like the little Forbes lists, like, yo, I heard that nigga's the richest motherfucker on the planet. It's like, yeah, he is, but he's also the richest motherfucker on the planet that ain't fucking up the planet. What?
He's also the most planet conscious person on the planet. On the planet.
Like he's so much so that he's willing to build spacecrafts to be like, yo, let some of us go live on another planet so that we can let this fucking planet live.
So we can preserve the life of the people who can afford to go to where the fuck we going.
Yeah, because if we just keep all y'all motherfuckers down here, shit ain't gonna be good.
We're gonna be like dinosaurs. And yo, not for nothing, man. Look, that's where we're headed. If you think about it, right? With the evolution of just the earth, from what we know of it, we came not we came from, but before us, there were dinosaurs and things like that, right? For whatever reason, when dinosaurs die, their bodies and their bones and everything turns to oil. Why is it that when humans die, our bodies and bones turn to dust? Like there's nothing that we can use from that.
Actually,
right?
It's called melanin for the black folks.
No. Real shit though. That's where the oil come from, right? It's from dinosaurs and they die and this and that and they bury
and then the rocks get on top of it, and then the dirt, and then it pressure, and then
humans. There's
Jacob, he got a diamond, but I got this black shit over here.
But
you know what I mean?
As humans, there's no way that we can find a way to like we try to recycle everything else. We can't recycle the dead, right? I guess, or there's no way to. I don't know. Right?
You're right.
Which means, okay, so we're polluting the earth also with plastic, right? And I heard Bill Burr say this. So the next evolution of man who's able to digest plastic and live off of plastic doesn't make sense right now because I mean it has no actual beneficial anything to our bodies, right?
Yeah.
But if you think about it, you see the videos where they're making cabbage out of plastic. They make rice out of plastic.
Out of plastic, yeah.
Right. So what if is it like what we're ingesting right now is just part of that evolution to where, yeah, the world's gonna be full of plastic and we all gonna be effed up, but the human of 2238 won't look nothing like us, but they can live off of plastic.
But they can live off of plastic, yeah.
I mean, because if
Yeah.
you don't evolve, you got to die then, right? Like the dinosaurs did.
Yes. That's the cleansing. Cleansing has to happen, right?
I mean, it has to happen when you're effing up as bad as we are, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
what I think most people don't realize is that the earth is just like our body. At the end of the day, if a foreign object gets into our body, what do? We develop a fever.
You get sick. Yeah.
We get sick, and that fever that we're developing, most people are like, oh my God, you're sick. I'm like, actually, that's my body fighting this bitch off. My body just kicked up to 103 degrees to tell these motherfuckers that's in here, y'all don't belong here.
Right.
And it's the same thing with Earth. At the end of the day, the Earth can only tolerate but so much. It's like, okay, oh, you pumping shit in the air, oh, that's cool, nice clouds.
Right.
Bitch, them clouds is fucking some things up.
I mean, the clouds.
Oh, you ain't listening to me? Hold
right?
on. Yeah, let me send you a little tsunami so that you can get the message.
Yeah, you cut down trees, which cut down on the carbon dioxide that gets
carbon dioxide. Yeah, right? Facts. Yeah.
You replace that with blacktop, which is now heating the earth up even more than what it was before because it's just blacktop tar on parts of the earth that weren't there before.
Fact.
So yeah. When you start heating the earth up, of course the water is gonna get hot. The ice is gonna melt.
Everything gets hot. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Keys in Florida is gonna be gone in like 15 joints.
You see, you done just threw me off with the Florida thing. Like, why do we always have to get to the Florida side of things?
I mean,
look, let me tell you something. Florida is not going anywhere.
There's a reason why you guys don't have basements out there, right? Why is that? Because you put me onto that. I didn't even know about it.
There's alligators down there. There's alligators down there. All right, I'll tell the truth. Yeah, if in Florida, if you dig 6 feet down, you hit water. We swamp land, bro. That's why they gotta, when they go in, they sit there, they dig out the land, they drain the water out, they pump a bunch of sand on top of it, then on top of the sand, they put
reservoir lakes in every community.
Have to. That's not, and the sad thing is that they charge you motherfuckers for it. It's like, oh, would you like a lake view? Be like, bitch, don't act like it's special.
No,
that's where the rainwater goes, bitch. If that wasn't there, I won't have a house by next year if I buy this bitch for me. I thought Los bought a 2-story. It was a 2-story. It's a 1-story now.
It's a ranch until the rains came.
So what he got now? Now he just got an attic. He got an attic. Yeah. Not even the 2nd story. Nah, he don't even got the 2nd story. Yeah, no, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just crazy how, like, you know what I mean? Like the demographics of shit and how the shit plays out.
Yeah.
When it comes to like how they do that. I mean, for me personally, it's just like, you know, when you look at New York, you can really understand why the real estate in New York is significantly, like, I mean, if you come into Florida and you spending $1 million on a house,
right,
versus if you spend $1 million in New York, there's a significant difference between that.
Correct.
There really is.
Yeah.
I mean, we really do have sinkholes out here.
Yeah.
I got 5,000 square feet. But trust and believe, it's 12:47 a.m. right now, and I could wake up at 6 a.m. and I'd be like, yo, Los, my house just went to 1,900 square feet. I don't know what that does to the value. I mean,
right.
I mean, is it still worth $575 if I only got 1 floor?
Yeah,
I mean, I got a basement. I got a basement.
Yeah, man. No, yo, I remember.
You want to see the basement?
When the dude, what was the dude in his room, right? and there was a sinkhole just opened up and he disappeared.
Facts, yeah. Oh, we have that all the time. Like
Never
people
found.
don't even realize that that's like a real occurrence. Like especially with like the people that work on like the electric lines and in the water companies.
Right.
Yeah, the motherfuckers would be out just working, just regular 9 to 5, punching their clock, had their little breakfast sandwich. Like, oh yeah, you over here on such and such. They go over there and they, like, yo, where did Tommy go? Mhm.
Yo, nah.
He down there. Down there, well. Like, well, he went down there, but he didn't come back up from down there.
Oh
He's
man.
still what do
Yeah.
we do? Crazy thing is that they don't even go looking for the body.
No. That's the shit that caught me with the dude. They were like, nah.
Yeah.
Well, the hole is looking like 10 feet in diameter and 13 feet deep from what we can tell.
That's your casket.
So we're not gonna go down and look for him. What they ended up doing was crushing the house and filling the hole.
And that's his casket. Yes, that's how they do it.
Bro.
I mean,
that
I don't even know how to even.
And it was a white dude. I was like,
so can you imagine it? My cousin, he was mowing the lawn. Oh Jesus God, what happened? And there was a sinkhole. Like, sir, listen, can you just go online, fill out a report? Well, ain't nobody gonna come out here and look for sir. He's so gone. It ain't even funny.
He's gone.
Have you heard of the Floridian Aquifer? It runs all the way up to fucking Maine.
And you told me about the river that runs under Florida. I was like, wow.
That's the Floridian Aquifer. And the crazy shit is that shit runs straight through New York, Boston, Maine. Yeah, that shit goes from straight on up. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's why I said, like, yo, motherfucker get sucked into a sinkhole down here. Like,
you don't know where the fuck you're going, though.
Nigga might pop up. They be like, yo, hold on, nigga. I was driving across the Verrazano. And I see the motherfucking Floridian just pop up out of nowhere. How'd you know he had a Gator shirt on? I mean,
who else rocks the Florida Gators out there?
Or was it the Seminoles? I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? But one of the two. You know what I mean? And I think his cousin was there because he had an Orlando 32 jersey on. But
oh man. Man, that's insane. That's insane. But yeah, no, global warming is the truth. And getting back to metaverse is going to be the safest place for everybody to be.
Well, I think that's where I am a little like, on the fence with, because for me it's like I almost feel like if the metaverse is being shoved down our throats.
Not yet. It will be though. Once crypto, I believe, gets more mass adaptation, I think the metaverse is going to be that too, because remember, coronavirus still got a lot of these businesses on their heels, right? So they don't want to open up full time, get people back in the office because of liability issues. Don't know what's going on with the vaccine, if the vaccine's legit, not whatever, right? So everybody's still trying to play it safe.
Yeah,
I think metaverse, if you can create an office building and you have your workers throw the Oculus on, and that's their way of clocking in, clocking out, it's going to be a way for that's going to replace the remote work from home. It's like you're remote, you're still from home, but we got to see you in office too. So which means you got to have these joints on, and you got to be doing work.
Yeah,
and if somebody want to talk to you, they can come right over to you. Hey, Carlos, if you right, so nah.
Yeah. I mean, I think personally, like, that's the best way to go about it. I mean, personally, a lot of us know that a lot of the positions that we hold out there, we can do from home. We've always thought that.
Oh, for sure.
And I mean, that's one of the main issues that's happening right now, is that they're trying to get people back into, you know what I mean? I'm not going to call it ego. I just think that there's a lot of companies out there that like to micromanage. And at the end of the day, for me personally, I think sometimes micromanagement can be counterproductive.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not children at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, you don't need to come into the office. We don't need to sit down every Monday and have a fucking 30-minute meeting on what we need to do for the week. We all know what we have to do for the week.
Right. Well,
so
I mean, it depends, right? Like, it depends for me on who your team is and who the leaders are, more importantly. because the leaders dictate what happens going forward, right? That trickles down, right? Like
Mm.
leadership dictates attitude, right? So if you have people that's always coming in late and they ain't really working hard and they're bullshitting and they're doing whatever, look at who's the manager of that team, or the president of that company, the VP, whatever the case is, right? Because that's usually where you go, well, it's cool for him. So why will I'm what's
Well, I think personally, like that's where a lot of the drama comes from because I think there's a
oh,
lot of middle
absolutely.
management that realize that their job is at jeopardy. Your job's not at jeopardy. Your work could be. The
Right.
owners of the company is not at jeopardy because they own it. But then you got that middle management, you know what I mean? The motherfuckers
Well,
that sit there and you know what I mean? Hey, you were going for 16 minutes instead of 15 minutes. You know what I mean?
right,
Hey, you
right.
clocked in, you need to clock in 5 minutes before your shift. Like, I mean,
Absolutely.
those are the people that are really going heavy on it because it's like, I mean, their whole income is determined off of micromanagement.
No, correct.
Like,
But
like that's how that works.
if those middle management people have the backing of upper management,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So
I feel you. I feel you. I
as a
mean,
worker, it's just like, well, you're working and now you're dealing with the bullshit and you're working and you're still dealing with the bullshit and you
yeah,
go inflation and you're dealing with the bullshit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like getting back to crypto, kind of like my best leverage on
Oh
retiring.
yeah. I mean,
You
for
know?
the small companies that are out there, I mean, crypto is a blessing at the end of the day. I mean, if you really think about it. I mean, a lot of people look at it on like the negative standpoint, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, okay, well, if I work for this, you got people out there talking about you can get paid in Bitcoin, but Bitcoin can go down 30%.
Right.
I get it. For some of us out there that, you know what I mean, may not be that versed, you know what I mean, when it comes to finances and things of that nature, you know what I mean, money management or what have you, that might seem to be a bad move. Yeah, I mean, Bitcoin is worth X amount of dollars right now. My paycheck is going to be $2,500, but if it dips down, it could be $1,500. But if it dips up, it could be $4,000. But at the end of the day, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's the whole metaverse thing and what they're trying to do. There's a lot of good to come from it, but I see where, not to say where you're scared at it, but I could see where you could look at it and be like, wow, I could see a lot of ways that can go wrong.
I would encourage anybody, if you
Yeah.
can afford to get 10% of your paycheck, weekly, bi-weekly, whatever it is, to get paid in crypto, do it. Do it. Whether it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, you know what I mean? Like one of the top
Facts.
10, like BNB coin, even, right? Like, I mean, I would get paid in crypto 10% of my check,
Hmm.
right? Because even if you don't know what you're doing with crypto, that's giving you an automatic 10% savings on every check. You
Hmm.
don't even know where the hell it's going. Like, right? Like it's going, it's in this wallet, it's in my crypto wallet. I just don't know how to move it just yet. And for a lot of people, that could be beneficial AF.
Mhm.
Right? Imagine having 10% of your check, just like your 401k, go into an account that you don't. Let's say if they even did it pre-tax, which would be amazing if they got to that point, which is going to come. It's going to come to a point to where you can
I
have
agree.
you go pre-tax, whether it's stock market, crypto, right? Once these institutions really jump on it, that's how it's going to go. But imagine you get your money pre-tax, it goes into crypto. Now, not only are you not getting taxed, but you could possibly 50x that money. Yeah, tax me whatever you want after that, because you ain't hit me the first time like you're doing now. Because right now you hit me on the tax, I gotta invest, and the money I make, I gotta pay back more taxes on top of that. So you're double taxing me,
Mhm.
you know?
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Yo,
man.
there's so much change that's coming. It ain't even funny.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I
Absolutely.
mean, as much as you and I are versed on a lot of it, we still ain't.
As wild as I want my imagination to go, like I'm saying, with this, I want to
That's
have a brick
crazy.
and mortar. I want to have availability to the metaverse. I want I see people hanging out in the metaverse in different. Yo, why don't we all go to a Disney World in the metaverse together? What's stopping that? There's nothing stopping that. That's coming. Disney is going to have their shit, their whole thing. Like they can sign the same thing like Nike did. We're going to get everything signed off, and this is ours. It's our property. You want to come in here the same way you got to do in real life. It'll cost you a little bit less, but yeah, you got to do it here too. You want to come as a family? Come together. Ride the roller coasters. Hit the games. Hit the this. Hit the that.
That's crazy.
It sounds crazy.
It sounds crazy, but for me,
think about the driving force of everybody, though. The driving force of everybody is people. It's interaction.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that literally changes up. I mean, as an entrepreneur, I can tell you that right there is like serious.
That's what built Facebook. That's what built it worldwide. It was having the access to your family members all over the world,
which is based off a community, right? Like that's just what it is.
So all Zuckerberg is doing now is taking Facebook and making it a video game that you can walk around in, and it's a digital place. And you got your house. Build your house. Take a picture of your house.
Yeah.
Recreate your house. Add whatever you want.
And somebody might even buy that bitch off you.
In the metaverse.
In the metaverse. Like, wow, that's a very nice house you built there. Yes, it is. Would you like to buy it? I sure would. In real money though. Like you sell a motherfucker a house online.
Digital house online for real money.
And all of a sudden your bank account is thick of 25 grand.
Or for some shit you created from your head. And if you think about it though, what are NFTs? Same shit. No?
Yeah. Well, that's why they said like if you can. The main thing with NFTs right now that a lot of people are trying to like really capitalize off of is getting vintage shit that they know that there's not many copies of.
Investors.
So if I make an NFT of this, not only is it a rare NFT, but it's also backed off by the actual item.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
I don't know if you saw Invest with Alan. Shout out to Invest with Alan. He said the same thing too. When they have Rolexes, that's gonna have there's only 50,000 Rolexes released. You're gonna have people go out there and buy that Rolex. This is mine now.
That's a fact.
I'm gonna make an NFT off of it.
And I'm gonna make an NFT off of it. I mean, there's only 50 of them out there.
It's this. You get the serial number. You get all the pictures you want. You get the whatever you want with it.
I mean, shit. Technically, you could even throw the Rolex in there too.
I mean, you could.
You know what I'm saying? Be like, this ain't just this NFT is actually attached to an actual tangible item.
How Jay-Z said, for the right shit, for the right price, I could even make your shit tighter. You want the Rolly too? Go ahead.
Facts, let's do that. Yeah.
Go ahead, because they only made 50 of these Rollies, and I'm only making 50 of these NFTs. So you get the Rolly and NFT. What you want to do for it? Come on, man.
Facts. We'll see how everything goes, man. I mean, between everything else that's going on, man, we got
it's an exciting time. It's an exciting time. When you take yourself out of politics, it's a very exciting time to be alive, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not even removing yourself from the politics, because even within the cryptocurrency world, there's an underlying current of politics that's there too. And the one thing that I like to let people know is that don't try to keep up with the Joneses. You ain't gotta, save up $5,000 to get your first Ethereum, because by the time you sit there and save your first $5,000, Ethereum is probably gonna be $10,000 already.
But this is the thing that I love about the crypto world, though, where I say is like it's different from the political world. You do have your maxis on Ethereum, on Bitcoin, on whatever, right? But for the most part, especially with Dogecoin, everything is love.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We only good every day. Come out here. Hey, Dogecoin to the moon. Diamond hands. Let's make money. Buy
that money. Yeah, no, man.
Supportive, man. It's so damn supportive. And that's why I will always have a spot in my heart, honestly, for the Dogecoin community. I'm always going to hold Dogecoin.
I just want to see the same supporters on SafeMoon and Shiba. That's all.
You know how I feel about SafeMoon, man. I think that's damn near freaking scam. I don't know what the hell them guys are doing.
I mean, I hear you.
I think Sheeb has a hell of a lot more upside than SafeMoon does.
Oh well, sheep definitely. I mean, at the
Uh-huh.
end of the day, this is the main thing that makes me stick with certain altcoins over others is that I just think on a billionaire and a millionaire mental level,
Right.
not because I'm a billionaire or a millionaire, but I'm just
Not
saying,
yet. Not yet.
not yet. But if I was,
Right.
and I had X amount of dollars in the bank, and I called you up, cousin, and was like, "Yo, we need to get like crypto going. This crypto's just popping off. This NFT is popping off, whatever the case is." And I got two choices. I could either sit there and try and run that up between me and Cuzzo and see if anybody takes a hold,
Right.
or I could be like, "Yo, what's a Doge on Mars? What's the safe moon?
Right.
What's the utility behind it?" Oh, there's no utility? Nothing? Oh shit. I wonder how people would take that. I don't know. If I put
I gave some utility to it. Right? Because the coin's already
not
there.
even the utility before even the utility count comes, right? It's just like, yo, Carlos Hines, billionaire entrepreneur, has co-signed SafeMoon and apparently holds 1 billion SafeMoon.
Right.
The assumption that everybody's gonna have is like, wow,
Yeah. No,
why
see,
would Carlos the billionaire put all that money into SafeMoon if that shit was ass? And Carlos could answer
yeah,
and be like, because I know like within the next 3-4 days, I'm be able to pull my $1 billion back out. And I'm gonna have probably, I don't know, a $500 million extra in the bank.
yeah,
You
but
know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Yeah.
for me, I wouldn't do that. That's just dirty, right? Like
I wouldn't do that. But I
it's
mean, for most of the people,
with
like
the
for
crypto
most of
right
the
now, I'm at like it's so in the adoptive phase. I think everybody who really cares about it just really wants to build it up. Even Elon Musk, right? Because if you think about like what you're saying, Musk could have done that. Cuban could have done that. Tim
they
Cook
kind
could
of
have done that.
they kind of did with Dogecoin, if you think about it.
Not really though. Not really. I think what Elon did was he was trying to he gets a lot of flack for the SNL shit, right? And him saying, "Yeah, well, I think it's a scam." Dogecoin.
Nigga, his words got that shit to 75 cents.
What's a bigger scam than the
No,
US
it ain't a
dollar?
scam.
Though?
It's just the power behind it. It's just that,
No, I
just
get it.
realize that his words
But
on Twitter.
if you look at right, because he does have, like you said, Asperger's, right? If you look at
Yeah.
what he's saying and you look at the bigger message, and it's not just that one SNL skit, it's all his tweets, all his everything, the interviews he does. He says, I'm holding Bitcoin. I personally am holding Ethereum. I personally am holding Dogecoin. I'm not selling any of it.
Facts.
Why would you go against that then? Right? Again, he's on SNL. It's a comedy fucking sketch show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, not even that.
All
It's just the
it's
fact
a
that
scam.
the crazy
Look at
thing is
shit.
that we've got a different level of billionaires now too. We don't have the same billionaires like we had before.
Well, yeah, our billionaires look different.
Our billionaires look different. Our billionaires are like
They look different. They talk different. You know what I mean? Like our
hold on, wait, pause. Like this nigga cares? Like you care about me. you care about the planet? Like,
yes.
so let me get this straight. So you're involved in a business venture right now in which these motherfuckers is about to pay you extra amount of $1 billion, but you're like, yeah, I can't really fuck with y'all because of the fact that it goes
Elon
against my
Musk.
company.
Elon Musk scares people because for the practical business person, he goes against what they were doing forever, right? He wants to prolong life, whereas they are trying to either get you addicted on something that's going to take your life away, or get you addicted on something that's going to prolong your life, but you're still addicted to where you're paying them, or you're just addicted to you got to work because you got to live paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah,
right?
I just need you to go through that process. Yeah.
Elon's over there saying, hey, invest in crypto. It has a higher rate of return than anything else you could invest in. Hey, look, I'm building these houses that are built off of solar panels, and it's self-running, it's self-sustaining. All you gotta do is live
And
there,
it's gonna work. And I'm doing
right?
cell phones, and I'm gonna have some shit that's going.
I'm
Apple, y'all
going up
motherfuckers just sucking
Starlink,
Apple's dick, but
Starlink
at the end of the day,
satellites,
they fucking
Starlink satellite
outsource everything.
all over the world, all around the world, to where he's literally gonna have his own cell phone line in a minute.
No,
I mean,
he's the true he actually is the true Robin Hood if you really think about it, because he literally gives motherfuckers the information to
absolutely,
literally be able to take,
right,
like, hey, I don't know if you realize it or not, but
bro.
there's no
Self-driving cars. Hey, we're not trusted enough to drive ourselves. Let's have
my
the
nigga, we
computers
had a 5-minute conversation and I told you some shit. And if you did not take heed to what I said, you just robbed yourself, because I literally just gave you the layout based off of shit that you completely could have afforded. Because when Elon Musk was popping, he could have went to any number of fucking, you know what I'm saying, whatever gang, whatever shit you belong to, whatever set you belong to. He definitely could have sat down and been like, yo, this is my plan. This way, yo, so what you need from me, son? Nothing. I just need your support. I don't need you to give me no bread, no
That's
nothing.
basically what he did on Twitter. Like, he did the same
Yeah.
exact shit on Twitter. He got on Twitter. If you follow
determine that.
Elon Musk, he's on Twitter and he's like, yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Mhm.
This is what I want to do. This is what my
I'm-
vision is.
So I'm gonna give the poor money, right? The poor and the middle class. I'm not gonna give them money. I'm gonna teach them how to make this money. And then when they make the money, they're gonna run out there. And because of what I did for them, any
Who has ever
product that
learned?
I put out, any product that I put
Yeah.
out is golden. They're gonna
Yeah.
cop that.
Yeah, because who has ever, first off, who's ever learned anything by being given anything? You don't learn shit by being given it, right? Like,
Facts.
right? So yeah, I'm gonna
Facts.
throw the gems out there. I'm gonna throw it out. Or yo, same. I got a call here. Shout out to Joe. Got a call from Joe today, right? He's like, yo, your Instagram story. It's all over the place. Sometimes you go here, you go there. I feel good here. I feel bad there. You're throwing crypto there. Da, da, da. Bro, that's how my mind works, right? You got to keep up with it. At the end of the day, though, if you keep up with it and you see the moves that are being made, you're gonna be okay.
Facts.
That's what Elon Musk is doing. It's like, don't look to me for the actual answer. I'm not going to give you, and that's what Jay-Z does, right? Everybody, you going to take $500,000 or have a conversation with Jay-Z, bruh?
Yeah.
Jay-Z is going to believe in yourself. I know that already. Thanks, Jay. Give me that $500,000. I'll take that. I know how to flip that.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Same thing that Mark Cuban's doing. Dogecoin is the winning lotto ticket. He's telling people, he's been telling people for the last year, it's the winning lotto ticket.
Yes.
Right?
Now you
He's
can
not
cash
telling
it
you
in, and that
when.
ticket could be worth either the $5 that you paid, or
There
it
you
could be
go.
worth
He's not
500,000
telling
or
you
500,000.
when it's going to hit, but he's telling you it's going to
Just
hit.
go ahead. Yeah. Just
Right?
hold it.
So
Just
if you buy, and that's the thing too with this microwave society, everybody wants right now. I put the money in last week. Where's my money at right now? No, bro. For anybody who invested in the stock market, 10 years minimum for them to see an actual profit to where they can live off of. In the crypto world, 1 year. 1 year.
Nigga, 1 year. Shit.
I mean, conservative 1 year.
Yeah. I mean, you got motherfuckers that turn millionaires in a matter of months. I mean, you just got a 14 and a 15-year-old family just now that
For mining. Yeah. Or for mining. They're mining for crypto and they're making 140, I think, thousand a month or something like that. Or for
brother
mining.
and sister click.
Yeah.
And then you're wondering why when you get the jobs report, it's like, oh my God, we're a little short. Well, yes, that's funny you should mention that. Well, why don't you guys go down to the border and get Pedro? And because what you're short of is laborers.
Right. Right.
We already put in our labor time.
Yeah, man.
Ain't nobody trying to continue that labor shit. Who the fuck wants to still be a laborer in their 50s, 60s, and 70s?
And
nobody.
And that's the thing, though. If you look at it too, right? They're like, oh, we can't find nobody to work. You got McDonald's paying people $15 an hour, and if you stay there for 60 days, they give you, I think, a $3,000 or $5,000 bonus, right? McDonald's is giving more money right now than an actual like city job, more bonuses Then the city job.
And the city job that you went to
That should tell
college
you
for to
already.
acquire.
Right.
That's
That should tell
crazy.
you already where the
Yeah.
problem is. The problem's not with crypto. It's not with, oh God, I don't know what's happening over there in that country. No, this country. It's us. It's what we're doing.
Yeah,
As soon as
it's the way
we,
that we're handling shit.
as soon as we left Afghanistan, gas prices went to $5. That's crazy. So that means we were raping them the last 20 years.
Mhm.
Right?
Well, we'll get there slowly but surely. I just hope that everybody realizes that, you know, they just need to stay the course. They just need to understand that, you know, I'm not an expert. You're not an expert. There are no experts in this. We're all taking our first journeys
Not
with this.
financial.
Yeah. The one thing we do know is that blockchain ain't going to motherfucking place and crypto ain't going to motherfucking place. I mean, I might possibly give you the wrong information on a particular coin that I'm really interested in, but at the end of the day, that's just my opinion. I'm just telling you about a particular coin. It's for you to go out there and be like, yo, I know he told me about this coin, and this coin, but this shit right here, look at the numbers.
Yeah, man.
If that shit gets you moving, like it got me moving, then you already know what you got to do. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? Get that crypto going.
And again, not for nothing. For everybody else, in closing, right? In closing,
Yes.
I'll just say,
Yeah.
invest in crypto.
Invest in crypto, yes.
Period.
I mean, yeah, just whatever whatever you have, you know what I'm saying? That's just disposable. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever that if you wake up in the morning and it's completely gone, it's not gonna fuck your day up. You know what I'm saying? So that's the main thing with it. But
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, I think we've seen enough from crypto within the past couple of years to already know that's what it is. And I think that in closing, we already, you know, there's no need for us to sit here and preach to you.
No,
You know what I'm saying? You
and
just,
that's the thing.
you just,
I don't want to.
yeah.
I don't want to be up here preaching. I want to be up here repeating.
I don't want to preach it. It's like anything else. You know what I'm saying? If you
Yeah,
getting insurance on your car, if I mean, we all look at the top rated shit, right? So with cryptocurrency, it is a case of where you might look at be like, yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, I need a new car. I looked at some Hondas, I looked at some Accord, but you know what I'm saying?
right.
You know, that Benz is hot, whatever the case is. Like, yeah, I get you. But at the end of the day, you're not losing with any of them, though. So whether or not you want to get in a Honda, you want to get in a Benzo, you know what I'm saying? You want to get in on a Lambo, you're still gonna make money. You know what I'm saying? So don't
Yep.
let that shit like stop you from whatever what I mean trigger you need to pull on whatever. Just just understand that this shit has been going on for a minute. It's not brand new. I know when the media hits you, it makes it seem like if this is some shit that just came out this year. It hasn't. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that took some long rides for where crypto's gotten right now. So just rock out with it. But yeah.
All right. So real quick, $1,000. If you had $1,000 right now and you had to throw it into crypto, which ones you doing?
$1,000. I'm definitely flipping some sheep. Definitely flipping some Doge. I'm definitely flipping some Safe Moon. And
percentage wise, what you doing? How you gonna do
25% in Doge, 25% in sheep, 25% in Safe Moon, and 25% in Dogelon.
Awesome. So you going all meme coin basically, and just waiting for that.
All meme coin, but trust and believe. No, I mean, I get it, but you only gave me.
No. Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, you gave me a couple dollars to work with, so it's like,
you want to take.
Yes, do understand. It's the main thing that I try and let people know. It's like, look, at the end of the day, we all know who the top dogs is. You know what I mean? Right. I want Bitcoin. I want Ethereum. I want, you know what I mean?
You got to work
your way up. At the end of the day, I got to work my way up. And I know that if I put 25% into each of those 4 coins, one of those 4 coins are going to pop for me. That's going to put me into a position where I'm going to be able to sell them to either at least get an ETH or at least get a fucking full Bitcoin or half a Bitcoin or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? And then rinse, wash, and repeat.
Right. Yeah, man.
That's pretty much it.
That's basically the game right there.
That's the game right there, my brothers. So, we keep it going. We keep it rocking out. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? And we keep giving y'all, our weekly updates on what's going on and the news that's surrounding crypto. But there's a lot to come from crypto, and everybody just, what we're giving you is just our opinion. Once again, it's just for entertainment purposes.
Right.
We're not financial
Financially.
advisors. We're just letting you know that this is just what we dealing with, and we just, if you want to rock with what we got going on, do that.
Man,
If you don't, then that's fine too.
Join us on our financial journey to financial freedom.
Facts.
Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? And that's basically what it is. Like, the moves we make are not guaranteed. What we want to do is just be financially free. And we want everybody to come with us. Everybody we know and love. Come with us. Enjoy this journey, man. Like, that's just basically what it is.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Hey, Cuzzo.
Yes, Cuzzo. So until next time we get it popping.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
man. Laughter is necessary. Always
Necessary, man. Love you, brother.
Yeah, love you too, my brother.